Well, hello everyone, my name is Tyler Oakley, and today I want to give you a little piece of advice that I was once given that helped me through a time in my life when I just felt like a loser.
Hey everyone, it's Tyler, and look who I'm with!
It's Hillary.
Oh my god.
Hi everyone, my name is Tyler Oakley. Hey everyone, my name is Tyler Oakley. Hi friends, it's Tyler. Everyone, my name is Tyler Oakley. Hello everyone, my name is Tyler Oakley. Hi friends, it's Tyler. Everyone, my name is Tyler Oakley. Everyone, my name is Tyler Oakley. Everyone, my name is Tyler Oakley. Have a new year. It's 2018.
This is Tyler Oakley, a YouTube star that peaked success in the year of 2014, but has inevitably hit a massive downfall in recent years. He's somebody that has created borderline every single form of content, from regular commentaries to vlogs to collaborations to his videos with the former leader of the Democrat Party, Hillary Clinton. He's also somebody that was considered a huge representative of the LGBTQ+ community, and in general was just loved on YouTube for a very long time. But in recent years, his channel has just fallen off and completely died, so it just asked the question of how did this happen and why is he losing 20,000 subscribers a month? It's deaths like these which genuinely scare the fuck out of me. While there are plenty of reasons to why Tyler Oakley's channel actually died, from politics to being regarded as a puppet for the mainstream media and just in general a lot of people getting fed up with him. So today we're going to discuss the reasons to why Tyler Oakley's channel passed away, and given some of the reasons it could be considered fairly controversial. Now before we go into any of that, I would just like to say Tyler Oakley has a common trend which recurs on a lot of dead YouTube channels, such as Alfie, Deyes and Zoella's YouTube channel, where he has a dedicated audience. Tyler Oakley gets around 100,000 views per video, and considering he's been around on YouTube for so long, that's not necessarily that bad, but considering he almost has 8 million subscribers, it's not exactly good. And I'm genuinely quite confident in saying that at one point Tyler Oakley may possibly have had 8 million subscribers, but at this point it's just going down and going down and going down, considering this month alone he has lost over 20,000 subscribers. And the question is, how did this actually happen? How did he go from one of the most respected and liked people on this platform to one of the most disliked and detested people? Well, Tyler Oakley's downfall is a bit different compared to YouTubers such as Leafy here, Zoella and Alfie Deyes, because with them YouTubers it's more about mistakes they've actually made in the past involving lying, merch and plenty of other reasons, but with Tyler Oakley it's more based around personality traits, and it throws back to the year of 2016. Now 2016 was a personal favourite year of mine on YouTube. Keemstar and Leafy were constantly going at it. Drama was at an all-time peak on this platform. It was really fucking entertaining. And it's also the year that I uploaded my first ever video to the iNabba channel, so you could say it was a good year for a lot of us, but 2016 was not a good year for Tyler Oakley. Because this is the year everything started to go downhill for Tyler, and it all completely originated from his Twitter account, like it does with so many of us. In fact, I think the only exposed video ever made on me was because of a tweet I actually made and apologized for. Now necessarily, Twitter isn't the best of things if you're a YouTuber, because you can completely slip up and people will think, hey, this guy's a bellend. And this is exactly what happened with Tyler Oakley. Because he made a tweet in the later months of 2016 in which he pretty much called a massive group of people racist for these specific reasons. Saying an entire race of people is not your type isn't just a preference, it's just racism. Not here to argue, just informing. Maybe instead of replying to this to justify your racism, look inward as to why you choose to write off millions based on race. To those saying my argument implies gay people are sexist, sexual orientation isn't a choice. Writing off an entire race is. I can't help what I'm attracted to. Let's dissect why. Society makes beauty standards / favours whiteness. Your preference is just prejudice. Now these tweets obviously caused a massive amount of controversy, like any other tweet will about race. In fact, making these statements I'm making right now will probably get a few dislikes and cause some controversy. But when you call an entire group of people racist for not finding attraction, it's a bit barbaric. Because in my personal opinion, you can't necessarily help who you're attracted to. Being attracted to someone isn't a preference, it isn't a choice. Just like sexual orientation isn't a choice, as Tyler Oakley actually said in this tweet. And I think this was a big problem a lot of people had, because he's pretty much just contradicting himself. And I've always avoided these arguments because in my eyes, it's just pointless to argue over, because it's just gonna end up in tons of people getting upset, tons of people getting offended. If I was to give an opinion on this, it would just be, if you're gonna call somebody racist for not not being attracted to someone, I think you're a complete fucking moron. The whole argument Tyler was actually providing is pretty dumbfounding, and a lot of people are also kind of annoyed and aggravated by the fact that Tyler didn't actually provide any scientific evidence to back his points about attractiveness being based on preference rather than actual non-choice. As I said in the back of the day when these tweets came out, if you're attracted to someone or you're not attracted to someone, it doesn't necessarily matter as long as you're not hating them for their ethnicity. You are a racist if you hate somebody for their ethnicity, but you're not if you aren't attracted to a specific person. But the reason this is one of the origins of Tyler's downfall is pretty much because people began to realize this guy's fairly ignorant and he doesn't give anyone the time of day. He can't provide any arguments, especially when he's given the reasons he doesn't want to cater to racists. And obviously all these tweets completely blew up in his face and allowed a lot of people to realize, hold up, this guy's a bit of a bellend. And I honestly don't believe that it's mainly because of his tweet. I think it's because a lot of people just began to realize that this guy won't give anyone the time of the day if they don't agree with him. And when you're on YouTube, that is a massive problem. Because when you have as many subscribers as Tyler Oakley, you can be regarded as a public figure. So when you're stating controversial opinions, you do necessarily need to give arguments and valid points to back them. And if you're proven wrong, you should usually apologize, because this is what sets a good example. And a lot of people were not being set a good example. And in my eyes, there is no coincidence here that Tyler Oakley began to rapidly lose subscribers at this very moment. For example, if I'm going to go out and call a YouTuber such as, I don't know, I'm Alex a cunt, I'm going to have to give an argument and some points why. And if I don't, because I feel like people are just too inferior to argue with, then people are going to call me narrow-minded and a bit of a prick, and rightly so, and then I'll eventually lose subscribers. And that's exactly what happened with Tyler Oakley. His channel just began to disintegrate. And this was all pretty much occurring when Tyler Oakley began to get into politics on his YouTube channel. And I don't necessarily believe that's a bad thing, but a lot of the time when YouTubers begin to talk about politics, it does lead to the death of their channel. And the reason for that is because a lot of the time, if you're going to be very abrasive about your political opinions, it's going to divide your entire fan base. So obviously, him talking about politics is a big reason to why he started losing subscribers. But I don't even think his political opinions fully mattered here. I believe that the death of his channel was pretty much solidified after he did a video with Hillary Clinton, and not necessarily because of Hillary's politics or his politics. I'll give you the specific reason after I show you this video. He uploaded a video called Meeting Future Madam President featuring Hillary Clinton.
Hey everyone, it's Tyler, and look who I'm with!
It's Hillary.
Oh my god. First of all, you are incredible. You were so good today. I just watched her speak, and I was like moved to tears, literally.
Oh my gosh,
So
Tyler.
incredible.
Thank you.
Of
And I'm so
course.
happy.
Now, obviously, Hillary Clinton isn't president of America. Now, regardless of what you think about that, it's clear that the first reason to why this led to more of a downfall of his channel was that he simply stated a political opinion. But the second reason, in my eyes, is much bigger than that. I don't actually give a fuck that Tyler Oakley advocated for a certain presidential candidate, because a lot of other YouTubers did that, and yes, they received backlash, but they didn't do what Tyler Oakley did. The problem with Tyler Oakley was that he was gradually becoming more mainstream. And now this is a common recurring pattern on a lot of dead YouTube channels. These YouTubers start to interact with celebrities and just in general famous people, and it really makes them leave the whole stratosphere of YouTube, and people really don't understand what is going on with them and don't understand what's going on with their channel. At the time, we were seeing one of the biggest YouTubers on the entire platform hang out with one of the biggest politicians in the world, and that is a massive problem. Because YouTube is about you and who you are, but so many dead YouTubers have seemed to go in this mainstream route like Tyler Oakley, and this is exactly what happened. He met Hillary Clinton, he went on the Ellen Show, I mean, he was even at the Oscars interviewing celebrities, and that to me is absolutely crazy. I don't come to YouTube for celebrities and in general famous people, I come to YouTube for YouTubers, surprisingly. And a lot of people over the recent years on YouTube have begun to get very annoyed and aggravated about these type of things happening. With Tyler Oakley letting people like Hillary Clinton and Ellen come into the stratosphere of YouTube, it's allowed Hollywood to get more of a grasp onto YouTube, and we've seen that with YouTubers come over such as Jake Paul and Logan Paul. A lot of people understandably hate it when the YouTubers they watch randomly begin to talk about politics, and yeah, that's understandable, but I do commend braveness of stating your actual political opinions. But the thing is, there's a dangerous mix of mainstream and YouTube. For example, this is a YouTuber.
Hello everyone, my name is Tyler, and I just wanted to say Merry Christmas, or Happy Hanukkah, or Happy Kwanzaa, or I don't know, Happy Holidays. Isn't that what we're supposed to say? I never say the right thing. I'm just the worst person. I am so politically incorrect, and I never have ill intent, and so that's the worst part, because I just speak before I think.
That is somebody that sat in their bedroom with their shitty little camera and they're just speaking their mind and being themselves. And that's the glorious thing about YouTube. That's what we've all grown to love. It's not politicians using you for brownie points. It's not Ellen interviewing you on this massive television show. It's just you being a bell end on camera. That's what everyone loves. That's why everyone comes to certain YouTubers to subscribe. And them specific points that I just listed are some of the main reasons that Tyler Oakley became popular. People didn't subscribe for this.
People that are still undecided.
Well, please, you do not want to wake up the day after this election and really feel bad.
Right.
Because everything you care about, and we could go down a long list, but everything you care about is at stake in this election.
Women's rights, LGBTQ plus rights, immigration,
Gun violence, climate change.
If those things are important to you, then you have to get out and vote.
Something that a lot of YouTubers don't seem to understand is most people on this website don't come to YouTubers for political opinions. They go to the news for that and they watch politicians on the news for that. We come to YouTube most of the time for entertaining content. That's why we subscribe. And the glorious thing about vloggers and YouTubers like Tyler Oakley and what they used to do is that they would give you the opportunity just to forget all the bad shit in the world. You could genuinely fail all of your exams, have a fucking terrible day, but go home and switch on YouTube and a vlogger for 10 minutes may make you forget your problems. For example, imagine if I was a Tyler Oakley fan, I turn on the TV and I see fucking Leafy is here as winning the US presidential election. I don't want to see that. I don't give a fuck about that. I want to go watch some Tyler Oakley and be entertained. And so I switch on Tyler Oakley and I see this.
Hey everyone, it's Tyler, and look who I'm with!
It's Hillary.
There is a very good chance that Tyler Oakley's fan base are very young and very impressionable and don't really care about this and care about politics in general, and they've just come to YouTube for escapism. And that in general, in my eyes, is the main reason to why Tyler Oakley's channel just fell off. People weren't interested in politics, they just wanted to escape and watch nice entertaining YouTube videos. And this just really moves into the final reason of why Tyler Oakley's channel died. People just got bored. Over the last 6 years, Tyler Oakley has pretty much just done the same thing but talked about a different topic in every single video. As I show you the clips at the start of the video, his intros are exactly the same, his setting is exactly the same. There's no real change ever. People got bored, people grew up, and people left for other YouTubers. And you can do the same thing on YouTube and get away with it, but also relatability comes into the context here. And Tyler Oakley, in the years of 2012 and 2013 and 2014, when he was blowing up, was considerably very relatable, but now he just isn't relatable whatsoever. This is an example of what Tyler Oakley's channel has become in 2018. It is a series he created in which he went back to visit his old high school. And I don't exactly believe there's anything wrong in doing that, but it pretty much solidifies the fact he's not a YouTuber anymore. If anything, he's just a second-rate celebrity. Because a TV series of going back to visit your old high school is something what a lot of celebrities seem to do on television, but to see a YouTuber do it is just pretty fucking weird. He's coming in on the back of a car waving at everyone like he's the fucking president. It just asks the question of who actually is this guy and where has the YouTube version of Tyler Oakley actually gone?
Hey, do we still do this? Can we just bring this back? Like, okay.
I don't exactly think Tyler Oakley is a bad bloke. I just think he's a complete fucking moron for a lot of the things he's put on his Twitter account. Nobody in general likes preachiness, especially when it goes overboard and people begin to think you're a complete bellend for doing it. And by becoming overly preachy and not listening to anyone's opinions or arguments or points in general, and also allowing celebrities to come onto YouTube, he's completely killed his own channel by just simply removing the fact that he is a YouTuber, because he's no longer that. As I said, he is a second-rate celebrity. One thing I do have admiration for Tyler for is his support of the LGBTQ+ community. In the last 3 years, that's the only actual good thing I can think that Tyler has actually done. The motto of what we can take from the tragedy of Daft Tyler Oakley the Wise is that just don't sell out. Don't sell out your YouTube channel, don't become mainstream. We see YouTubers such as PewDiePie still doing the same old thing because he hasn't sold out. He's himself, he's true to himself, and he's true to his YouTube channel, and he's true to his fans. Sadly, with Tyler, that definitely isn't the case. My advice to Tyler Oakley, if he actually was watching this video right now, would simply be, just listen to other people's opinions, listen to people's arguments, because the glory about free speech is that we can prove people wrong with their own speech. And I think that's what you've done wrong in the past, mate, and I think that is a big reason to why you're pretty disliked in the community now. In conclusion, I do not believe that Tyler Oakley will reach the heights he hit in the years of 2014. I think his over-opinionated statements on Twitter most definitely helped kill his career on this platform, and in general, him becoming a mainstream media YouTube channel really did solidify the death of Tyler Oakley's YouTube channel. Now, I would love to know your guys' thoughts and opinions on this. I've tried to remain as fair and equal as possible. There were some controversial topics in which we had to speak about here, but I hope I nailed it correctly. I would love to know your thoughts at Twitter at iNabberTV and your thoughts at Instagram at iNabber. And before I end the video, I'm going to thank my patrons, as I always do. Big thanks to Anochi, Charmskull, Lily, Leslie, Cusa, Mary, Bugger Badger, Dora, Ghost to Devon, Michelle, Speedbird, Mel, Uncle Tears, Dinky Dino, Sophie, Aurelia, Anna, Tristan, Lou, Henry, Sub, Rochelle, Maya, Zombie Sabber, Chris Buster, Rob, Zero Files, Majestic, Rockstar, Nicole, Liana, Christian, Regan, Makalea. Sorry about that, Makalea, if I've pronounced that incorrectly. And also apologies to the people that weren't on the list that have pledged to the Patreon in the last 2 days. I just haven't got it on the script, and you will be on the next one. If you want to pledge to the Patreon, all the links are in the description. Thank you so much for supporting me. Thank you so much for watching this video. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.